that we got in the comments was about the rolling like a ball feeling flat, like it feels stuck. So I'm going to dive into how to make your rolling like a ball feel more like a ball and less like a plunk or a thunk, or something to jerk yourself around. First of all, thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notifications button. I love answering your questions, and when you do that, you'll never miss one of our lives where I might be answering your questions. Also, today we dropped another amazing video for you that is is one of our deep dives into exercises, so like athletes and how they should do Pilates. So definitely check that. This is Gaia. Hi, Gaia. And so let's talk about rolling like a ball. Rolling like a ball, you are supposed to be a ball shape, but a lot of people make the ball shape happen from their shoulders and not from their stomach. And so I'll show you what I mean by that in a second once Gaia gets out of our way. So rolling like a ball, a lot of people do is they're like, oh, look, I'm round. And yes, your head is rounding forward and your shoulders are rounding forward, but the lower back wasn't rounding forward. If you don't round that, then you're going to get back here and you're going to be stuck, even though your head and chest are round. So you actually have to think about the round shape coming from the center first, not from the head. The head will follow the spine because the neck is part of your thoracic spine. So what you can do if you have no props is just come here to the top and balance, and then pull your shoulders wide. If you can't grab your ankles, you'll grab your thighs. You pull your shoulders wide and back, and then instead of trying to look down, just look at your feet, okay? So that way you know you're not over rounding your upper back. And then pull your belly button in a little bit, and then try to rock forward. So you're just doing these little bits. So you can retrain where the rolling happens. It has to come from the stomach, right? Then, if you do have props, a fun one is to take a pole. You can take a Swiffer pole. It doesn't have to be a fancy bar. You can hold it or you can get your forearms in there. And then you try to roll back with this bar. And it kind of forces your back to be a bit more round. We also have August here today. Wow, all of them are here today. You guys, it's a special day. All the dogs are here for the live today. Okay, so thank you. Okay, August is showing you how he can sit, and Gaia is making sure August is having a good day. She's checking the newspaper out. So if you have a magic circle, what makes it really nice is to put it around the knees and push out. Don't have a magic circle, use your hands and push out. This is going to create connection to your glutes. When your glutes are on, we can actually get your hips up and we can get your tailbone up. So when you go back, you can curl that tailbone to the ceiling, and that will help round your back out. Now, if you're like, but Lesley, I have fusions. That's why my back is flat. Then this is not an exercise you should be doing. Period. What you can do, what Lori Watson, who contributes to OPC with workshops on modifications for back fusions and back issues, she literally just holds it and just breathes. And just by holding and breathing, she pushes her hands into her shins and her shins into her hands. She's still creating all the connections, but she's not rounding the spine. When you have fusions, you don't want to make them worse. Like what will happen is you'll start to bend at places above and below the fusion. That's not good for those fusions. Other things that you can actually do, if you have access to a C-shaper, it's a really fun tool. And if you want links to any of these tools, guys, we have a link. I'll get you a discount in the show notes below. A C-shaper really helps you learn the round shape you need to have, because you might just be really tight, right? And that's going to affect you. And then also you can roll like a ball in here because it makes you become the shape of the C-shaper, which is a really helpful tool. Lastly, if an exercise is something you struggle with, practicing it over and over again, expecting it to change is really exhausting and annoying. And so what I want to know is, how is your roll up? How is your ab series? How are you doing with your teasers and rolling up and down for your push-ups? Those are going to be some really great exercises that you could be doing to help open up your back and strengthen your front, right? So Pilates is not about perfection. It's not about doing every single exercise right, and that otherwise you can't do Pilates. It is actually about doing that as a practice. And at onlinepilatesclasses.com, we love to focus on the practice, not the perfection of it. And so, yes, you could actually struggle with an exercise and it's super frustrating. But if we can look at other exercises you do well, we can see how that can actually help you in your rolling like a ball. So you can drop in the comments below, if you struggle with rolling like a ball, what exercises do you find that you succeed in? And we can talk about how those exercises can actually help your rolling like a ball. That's what we do at onlinepilatesclasses.com. And if you go to onlinepilatesclasses.com/YouTube, you can check out our trial offer, try us out, and also you can send me a video of the exercise you struggle with. So you can send me a video of you doing rolling like a ball, and I'll give you feedback. It's something we do at OPC that no one else does. It's a way we can personalize an on-demand platform for you. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day.